Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on another one of my Stitch of the Week videos. In this one, I'm going to show you how to do this open work lace stitch. It's a beautiful lace that is very simple to knit. I would put this at an advanced beginner or even an adventurous beginner who knows how to knit and purl and is looking to start their first lace pattern. The pattern itself is knit on a multiple of multiple of 4 stitches and just over 2 rows. So it's very simple to knit up, and the fabric it provides lays pretty flat for the most part, but might need blocking just to flatten it out a little bit better. And this is the right side of the fabric, this is the wrong side. So as you can see, it looks pretty on both sides. And this swatch that I knit up here was with a lightweight 100% cotton yarn. So you can see with the thinner yarn, it looks really nice, pretty, and dainty. But I think it'll also work if you were to knit with a heavier yarn, maybe a worsted weight yarn. I would use a bigger set of needles, and I think it'll still look pretty. So let me show you how it's done. I've provided the details of the pattern in the description field, and for this demo here I've cast on 12 stitches using size 9 needles and this 100% cotton yarn just for the demonstration. Don't need double pointed needles. And here we go. The first row, the pattern repeat is you do a knit 2, so just a regular knit 1, knit 2, and then you do a yarn over, which means you're going to bring the yarn to the front, and then you're going to do a slip knit. What that means is we're going to slip the first stitch. So insert as if to knit and just bring it over without doing anything to it. So we've slipped 1 stitch, knit twice. We're going to do the same thing again to the next stitch. And then we're going to take our left needle, insert it into the front loops of both stitches and knit them together. So you're going to take your yarn and notice with the yarn over, it's forming that extra stitch which we want it to form. You're going to loop the yarn around, bring the stitch out through both stitches, and then drop both stitches at the same time. So we just did a slip knit. All right. And so we increased 1 stitch with the yarn over and we decreased 1 stitch with the slip knit. And that's the pattern repeat for the whole row. So we'll see that a couple more times. Knit 1, knit 2, yarn over, slip, and knit. Knit 1, knit 2, yarn over, slip, and knit. So as you can see, I started the pattern right from the cast on row. So you don't have to have any kind of setup rows or anything. You can just start right from the cast on row. So that's row 1 done. For row 2, the pattern repeat is you start off with a purl 2. So just a regular purl 1, purl 2, and then a yarn over. So when you're on a purl row, the yarn over, you have to take the yarn all the way around like that. So you get the yarn over, that extra stitch. And then it's a purl 2 together. So you can take your needle, right needle, insert it in the front loops of both stitches, purl them together, and drop both stitches off. And purl 1, purl 2, yarn over, purl 2 together. So that's your repeat. All right? One more time, purl 1, purl 2, yarn over, purl 2 together. And that's it. That is row 2. So it's just these 2 rows that you'll keep repeating to then get this beautiful pattern. So I hope you give this one a try. I don't have a project with this yet. I'm thinking about designing some fingerless mittens with this, and once I have a good pattern for that, I'll be sure to do a tutorial. But for now, I hope you give this a try for maybe one of your upcoming projects. If you want to knit a scarf even with this, you can do that. If you want to add on stitches on the side or at the bottom as a border, you can certainly add stitches on the side. Just make sure that the stitches in between are a multiple of 4, and then this pattern will work. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you again on another new stitch video. Happy knitting!